You're outgunned, outmanned, and out of options. But what if that's exactly when you're at your most powerful? Commander Ernest Evans stood on the bridge of the USS Johnston, a tiny destroyer, staring at the horizon where the massive battleships of the Japanese Imperial Navy loomed. The acrid smell of burning oil and cordite hung in the air, a bitter taste of war.
His gunnery officer, Robert Hagan, reported the terrifying odds. They were outgunned by ships 10 times their size, with shells that could tear them apart in a single salvo. But Evans didn't flinch.
Instead of retreating, Evans ordered flank speed and steered his small ship directly into the path of the entire enemy fleet. The USS Johnston shuddered and lurched forward, laying down a smoke screen to protect the defenseless carriers behind them.
The Japanese battleships closed in, their massive guns blazing. The USS Johnston took hit after hit, its hull shuddering, its crew fighting to stay alive. But Evans refused to back down.
The turning point came when Evans' bridge was destroyed, his fingers blown off and his ship sinking. Yet he still gave orders, his voice carrying down the hatch to the men below.
The Japanese, confused by the ferocity of the USS Johnston's attack, began to retreat. The USS Johnston's 5-inch shells, small as they were, had bounced off the heavy armor of the Japanese cruiser Kumano, but the sheer fury of Evans' charge had convinced them they were fighting a massive task force.
Evans' decision to charge had changed the course of the battle. The Japanese were retreating, and the USS Johnston, though sinking, had protected the carriers behind it.
As the USS Johnston slipped beneath the waves, Evans went down with his ship, his legacy forever sealed. He had shown that even in the darkest of times, there is always a way to take the offensive, to find a target and attack.
The lesson of the USS Johnston is clear. When you're outgunned, outmanned, and out of options, don't look for an exit, look for a target. Take the offensive and never back down.
It's a mindset that can be applied to any situation, whether you're facing a formidable foe or struggling to stay afloat in a sea of adversity.
So the next time you're faced with a seemingly insurmountable challenge, remember the story of the USS Johnston and Commander Ernest Evans.
Take a deep breath, square your shoulders, and charge forward with every ounce of strength you have.
The Japanese Imperial Navy may have had the USS Johnston outgunned, but Evans had something they didn't: the iron mindset of a warrior.
Evans' story is a testament to the power of the human spirit, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there is always a way to find the strength to carry on.
So don't give up, don't lose faith, and don't look for an exit. Look for a target and charge forward with every ounce of strength you have.
The iron mindset is not just a way of thinking, it's a way of being. It's a choice you make every day, every hour, every minute.
It's the difference between victory and defeat, between life and death. So choose to forge your iron mindset and never back down.
When you're completely outmatched, don't look for an exit, look for a target. Take the offensive and never back down. Charge forward with every ounce of strength you have and never lose faith.
Outgunned 10-1, the USS Johnston charged forward, its crew fighting to the last breath. And in that moment, they were invincible. When you're completely outmatched, don't look for an exit, look for a target. Subscribe to Forge Your Iron Mindset. The Iron Mindset.